Alrighty, folks, we're 5-0 in our last 5 crowd pleaser teasers on my premium site. 3-0 with a push in my last 4 college basketball tier package picks as well. And the good news is we have plays going off in both of those packages here today on my premium site. And I'll get to a little bit more about that in just a moment. But before we go ahead and move on, just want to take a quick timeout and welcome you to my college basketball free pick video here today for Tuesday, February 20th, 2024. Happy Tuesday to you. Hopefully you got your new week started off good. Is that what I'm trying to say? Hopefully you had a good Monday. Anyway, my name is Brock Page. I've been dishing out free sports picks right here on YouTube since 2016. And if you want to see which one of these free plays on this video that I actually like the best, you may want to think about signing up for my college basketball tier package pick. You'll get access to that package every single day for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, you're also going to get access to all of my cheaper memberships during that time frame absolutely free. They're going to be included with your purchase. Or if you want to get access to every single premium selection I give out, you may want to think about signing up for my full access, all-inclusive chairman package. Chairman members get access to every single premium selection of mine, every single package, every single day for the next 30 days. And of course, if you don't need access to all of those plays, but maybe you think you could use like one a day, you could also think about signing up for my daily best play. You'll get one premium selection of mine every single day for the next 30 days. The math works out to be just 6 cents a day. Of course, you may be wondering what the difference is between what I do here on YouTube and what I do on my premium site. Well, what I do here on YouTube is I'll handicap the entire slate of games in any given sport, side and total, or most of the games. Probably over 90% of the games. As many games as I can humanly do, within reason. Of course, what I do on my premium site is I actually share with you which one of these free plays on these videos that I actually like the best. And once again, folks, I'm 4-1 in my last 5 daily best plays, 5-0 my last 5 crowd pleaser teasers. And finally, folks, I'm 3-0 with a push in my last 4 college basketball tier package picks. And the good news is we have plays going off in all of those packages here today, and they're all included with your purchase of the chairman membership. Once again, the site's patreon.com/BrockPage. And with that, folks, we're going to dive into some free content. We're going to start off with Butler taking on Villanova, 6:30 Eastern tip-off. Villanova's -7, totals 142. And even though Nova's favored by a couple of baskets here, they're not overly impressive on offense. They're making just 42% of their field goals as a team. And Villanova rarely gets to the foul line. They actually rank 309th in free throw attempts per game. Justin Moore makes only 37% of his attempts from the field this year, 25% shooting from three-land. Meanwhile, Mark Armstrong, he's making only 27% of his attempts from beyond the arc himself. And they're taking on a Butler team who's played some pretty tough defense on the road in spots. They're actually holding their competition to just 29% shooting from three-land when they travel. Meanwhile, as a team, the Bulldogs got the W in 5 out of their last 8. They're having little problems getting on the scoreboard. They're averaging just about 80 points a game on offense, and they are one of the best free throw shooting teams in the country. The Bulldogs are currently in the top 5 in the nation in offensive free throw percentage, so if you put them to the line, they're going to make you pay. And a lot of that is thanks to DJ Davis, who's gone a staggering 83 for 86 at the foul line this year. He's second on the roster in scoring. I believe he is the best free throw shooter in the country. Once again, 83 for 86 at the stripe. And of course, Pierre Brooks, he leads the lineup in points per game. He also drills 41% of his three-pointers, so a legit deep ball threat there. Now, Connor Turnbull is still out for Butler. Njoku and Patterson still inactive for Nova. And when it comes to the total on this one, 3 out of Villanova's last 4 ball games did fall under the total. Unders against the likes of Georgetown, Xavier, and Providence. Meanwhile, Butler on the other side, they saw unders recently against the likes of Creighton, Marquette, and UConn. Give me Butler plus 7 under 142. All right, next matchup. It is going to be Iowa, Michigan State, 7 o'clock Eastern start time. Sparty is minus 10. Total's 154. Now, I'm not a huge fan of this number in a conference game here. The Spartans have to lay double digits against a Big Ten opponent. I know they're home, but I'm not a huge fan of that. And, of course, they did fail to cover recently against the likes of Wisconsin and Minnesota twice. Both are Big Ten opponents. And even though, I got to be honest, there's not a whole lot to nitpick when it comes to the Spartans. This is a good team. But I'm just not sure they're particularly built for a track meet against Iowa in this one. They're going to have to outscore these guys. And I'll tell you, Sparty's average just 6 made three-pointers a game. And they're not overly dominant grabbing offensive boards. Of course, they're going to have their hands full because they're facing an Iowa team who's beaten the likes of Wisconsin, Minnesota, and Ohio State recently, all Big Ten opponents. And when it comes to offensive production, I'll tell you, these guys are tough to slow down. Not many teams score more than the Hawkeyes. I was averaging 84 points a game, and they're actually 7th in the entire country in field goals made per contest. Tony Perkins leads the roster in point production. Peyton Sandfort makes 90% of his attempts from the foul line. When it comes to the injury report, Carter Kingsbury's still out for Iowa. Izzo, Norman, and Fears still banged up for Michigan State. Now, total-wise, Iowa saw overs recently against the likes of Wisconsin, Minnesota, and Penn State. They're also 67% to the over in their road trips. Meanwhile, Michigan State saw overs recently against the likes of Penn State, Illinois, and Wisconsin themselves. And in their last 10 meetings with Iowa, they've allowed 80 points a game on average. So if you're into historical trends, certainly want to think about that one there. Give me Iowa plus 10, keeping that one close, over 154. And with that, folks, we're going to jump into our next and final breakdown for the video. And it's going to be that one. TCU taking on Texas Tech. That'll be a 9 o'clock Eastern start time. Texas Tech's minus 6, totals 147. And despite being favored by a couple of baskets here, the Red Raiders have had problems covering the number lately. They failed to cover in 5 out of their last 6 ball games, just 30% covering in their last 10. They also have a losing record against the point spread when facing Big 12 opponents. Now, Texas Tech's leading scorer, he's making just 35% of his field goals this season. And you're certainly going to have to shoot better than that against TCU because these guys are built for speed. They're a top 25 field goal shooting team in the nation. And because of that, they certainly like to score points late. The Horned Frogs are a top 25 second-half point-producing team. Cam Carter leads the roster in scoring. Tyler Perry averages 15 points per contest himself. When it comes to the injury list, Warren Washington's questionable with a foot. And out of the Red Raiders' last 9 contests, the over cashed in all of those games except for 2. Now, TCU on the other side, they saw 5 out of their last 8 on the road get over the total themselves. Give me TCU plus 6 over 147. And with that, folks, now it's time for our quick pick recap. Give me Butler plus 7 under 142. Akron plus 2 over 150.5. I'm 5-0. My last 5 crowd pleaser teasers on my premium site. I'm also 3-0 with a push my last 4 college basketball tier package picks. The link is in my bio. Arkansas plus 11 over 145. Boston College plus 5 over 151.5. Central Michigan minus 1.5 over 139. UCF minus 2.5 over 143. Eastern Michigan plus 2 over 145 and a hook. Fordham plus 6.5 under 136. Iowa plus 10 over 154. Kent State, the Golden Flashes plus 3 under 148. Miami, Ohio, minus 2.5, under 142 and a hook. St. Louis, plus 9, under 149. NC State, minus 5.5, over 151. Tennessee Volunteers, minus 11.5, over 146 and a hook. Virginia Commonwealth +4 under 144.5. Ball State +1 over 145. Wisconsin -6.5 under 131. Pitt Panthers +7 under 144.5. Utah State -2 over 143. TCU +6 over 147. Boise State -15.5 under 142. San Francisco +7.5 under 133. With my next and final free pick for the video, give me Nevada -13.5 over 144 and a hook. And with that, folks, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on my premium site. And just one final friendly reminder here. If you sign up for a membership on patreon.com/BrockPage, you're going to get access to that membership every single day for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, you're also going to get access to all of my cheaper memberships absolutely free. They're going to be included with your purchase. And that's why I always tell folks that Chairman Package, it's a full access, all-inclusive membership. It gives you access to every single premium selection of mine, every single package, every single day for the next 30 days. But most importantly, guys, got to thank you for joining me right here on the free video. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. And with that said, folks, happy Tuesday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my premium site at patreon.com/BrockPage.